Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, started feed. Street blues, what I taught, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VDS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's expression your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And we here, Jack. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe today. Share social engineer, man. We got to get through it, man. I keep telling y'all, Smart Grid is here. Big Brother is watching. The Ministry of Truth is being established right in our faces, right here on YouTube.
So clear.
Unintelligent artificial intelligence is getting more smarter, more clever. But it can't create. It cannot ever be faster than us.
This
you know I was, man.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain, it's vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, this family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Sick. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Sick. Study the gang, how they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Okay. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my
We on
element.
the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off a 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain. I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
XL Pro, what happened, man? Y'all see my brother XL Pro, he posts that every night. Sit up there and support the show, man. We got my brother Ty Henderson in the building. Yeah. What up? It's your brother Virgil Bear, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. What's happening? How y'all out there doing, my brethren? All right, it's a beautiful thing, man. We all woke up earlier today. We've been awake ever since. The Most High breathed the breath of life into us. You feel me? And it's beautiful, man. Right? And I keep telling y'all, the smart grid is here. The smart grid is here. Not coming, pause. Not on the way. I'm going to come up here in a second. Not on the way. Here. And it's increasing. It's amplifying. It's invading everything of our personal lives. So much so that we have grown accustomed to it, and we even like it. I know I do. Y'all thought I was going to say something about it. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I love it. And the reason why I do, because I understand what it is. Right? And like Neo in the Matrix, Jack, they could never be faster than us, man. Always remember that the unintelligent artificial intelligence doesn't have the ability to create. It can only mimic, copy, duplicate, emulate, manufacture, copy. It can't innovate. It can't create. It can manipulate, but it can't create. We create. Don't ever forget that moving forward, y'all. Right? Now, some of y'all may be familiar with this, what we're talking about tonight. Some of y'all might not. And for those who aren't, that's why I'm here. Right? Now, put a number 11 in the chat if y'all familiar with unintelligent artificial intelligence enabled surveillance systems. I said put a number 11 in the chat if you are familiar with unintelligent unintelligent artificial intelligence enabled surveillance systems. All right. A couple years ago was a movie that came out, y'all. I wonder if y'all remember, if y'all seen it. Dope ass movie, might I add. One of my favorites. I seen it while I was in the Who's Gal. Like I did a lot of movies. One thing about being locked up in a joint in Ohio is when you in the prisons and they play movies. Lots of movies. You know? How many of y'all remember this movie right here? Starring my homie, Shia LaBeouf. Hold on, let me type the right name here. I'm tripping. I think this is one of the best movies I've seen Shia LaBeouf play in. Right? How many of y'all seen this movie right here? This is a dope movie, and I suggest y'all go watch it. All right. In this movie, Shia LaBeouf was a twin. Right? Shia LaBeouf was a twin in this movie. And in this movie, his twin was working as a reconnaissance, basically a computer programmer in the military and intelligence, right? And he had came across or had helped to develop and monitor and even implement use of a technology that was an unintelligent artificial intelligence called Eagle Eye. And what it did was it surveilled all branches of the military, had access to all the weaponry that was computerized, including missiles and nukes. It had access to all CCTV cameras and surveillance footage in the country and world. And when his brother had found out that the basically Eagle Eye had become sentient, self-aware, and was on its own agenda, it put a hit out on him and his brother. I think his brother, I want to say his brother died in the movie in some type of accident or something, and then it started coming after him. This is the unintelligent artificial intelligence after discovering that his twin had a twin. or somewhere along that lines. I might be missing something, leaving something out. Maybe even putting a little bit on 10 a little bit. But it's somewhere along those lines. It's been a minute since I've seen this movie. Right? Trying to think what year it was when this movie came out. I know it was 2008. Right. All right. I didn't see this movie until I went to the joint. You feel me? In 2010. And then like 2 years later. All right. And this is an ill-ass movie. A clear depiction of what I'm talking about tonight with surveillance, unintelligent artificial intelligence, surveillance tech. Big Brother is watching. That's just flat out, right? Y'all probably done heard me mention this book thousands of times, and I'm going to continue to mention it because I have to. I must, considering what we're talking about, right? 1984, George Orwell. Go get it before they stop making books, y'all. I'm going to just flat out say it like that. And let me come up real quick so y'all can understand what I'm saying, man. Go get any books go get your books now before they become extinct. You know, I've been on a book collecting spree. Shout out to my man XL Pro. I'm going to the bookstore this weekend and get that book you sent to me, brother. I'm going to go get that book this weekend. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get it Friday. Because I checked at a couple of different Barnes and Nobles in my city, 2 of them, and both of them have it. So I'm going to go to the one I normally go to. One thing I do like about Barnes and Noble, if they don't have the book in the store, they'll order it from you from the publisher. So there ain't no excuse when you being not able to get no book unless these books have been outright banned. You can still go get 1984. And I suggest that y'all go get it and read it. Go get Brave New World as well. Now, in 1984, they have the system of Big Brother. Right? They have the system of Big Brother. And Big Brother is equivalent to unintelligent artificial intelligence surveillance tech. Right? Because that's exactly what was in use. In the novel 1984, everybody's home had one of these in it. Everybody's home had a telescreen in it, which was a huge, basically, television attached to the wall that you did not control. It did not have a remote control. And you didn't control when it was cut on or cut off. And you didn't control what you could watch on it. The only thing that you were ever allowed to watch on it was came through it from Big Brother. And in this society called ING-SOC, right? Short for the English Socialist Republic. Something similar to what's going on in that area of the world right now. And it was to be assumed that even when the telescreen was off, you were being watched. Because this was the tenets of the society, right? And they spewed nothing but propaganda through the telescreens all day, every day. And it was angled in the house, in every home. Now, think about when I talked to y'all about stack 'em, pack 'em housing, mega structures. In this novel, 1984, everybody lived in assigned housing and had assigned work. my man Winston here, who's the lead character in 1984, he worked at the Ministry of Truth, which is being established on YouTube right now. He worked in the section of the Ministry of Truth called the Memory Hole, where he would burn that day's propaganda or information history, especially if it went against Big Brother. His job was literally to rip articles out of magazines, periodicals, newspapers, books, anything like that, and to literally incinerate them if they sparked any type of individual creative thought, or if it said anything that could go in opposition to Big Brother's policy. That was his job. And that's what's happening on YouTube right now and other social engineering platforms. Right? So Big Brother in 1984 was our first, if you would, our first experience, our first interaction, if you would, with the concept of unintelligent artificial intelligence surveillance AI. Mind you, 1984 was published in 1948. So you do the math on that. This novel, this book was published in 1984. Oddly enough, the actual movie came out in 1984. So you're not hiding this stuff anymore. Right? Tap in while with me, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. This is, man. Serious stuff, y'all, man. Fair use, fair use. Y'all see that? That's all I'm gonna play right there. Y'all see it? The Ministry of Truth. Winston's job was to totally erase anything about you. This concept was called non-persons in 1984. You would be considered a non-person if you went against Big Brother. This is a term we have today in our society, right? For the very same thing. Right? We have a very similar word or phrase or term in our actual society. How many are familiar with the phrase persona non grata, which means an unwelcome person, or if you want to break down, it down all the way, it means one not desired by the state. So y'all think about that, man. Persona non grata. I was actually gonna get that tattooed on me, man, but after doing some real live contemplating, I decided I'm not getting any more tattoos. But that was gonna be my next tattoo, though. Right? Persona non grata. In the novel 1984, it referred to them as non-persons. Now think about this social credit system coming in, and you don't make enough points. You ain't got enough credit to do certain things in society. Then you would be deemed a persona non grata. Just like my homeboy over here in Asia, in China, can't remember the name of the city, he was a journalist. You know? And because he was saying things about the Xi Jinping regime, he was considered a persona non grata. He lost access to the train, airplanes. He couldn't ride the bus. None of that stuff. Buy a plane ticket, none of that. And it's on its way here to America. And one of the tools that's going to be used to bring it in and also be used in this upkeep and maintenance is this unintelligent artificial intelligence surveillance tech. Right? I'm telling y'all, man, the Ministry of Truth, right here on YouTube, man. The Ministry of Truth is being established on YouTube and through all other forms of social engineering, or what y'all call social media. Right? No, I lost my train of thought real quick. So I have to bring it here for y'all. No, I lost my train of thought that quick, man. Y'all go read 1984, man. Go watch the movie, but go read the book. Actually read the book. Get you a highlighter and a pen. Take some notes, man. All right? The Ministry of Truth is being established on YouTube and Google and throughout all social engineering or social media. Look at the current state of us. All right? Social engineering is destroying us. Flat out. All right? Now, when we're talking about this surveillance technology, man, you feel me? We got to understand that the unintelligent artificial intelligence not only is monitoring it, surveilling it, upkeeping it, but it's learning, it's growing, and it's starting to be able to repair itself and even make duplicates of itself. That's what I was going to get to. The most surveilled, what is the most surveilled city on the planet? Right? Right? I wonder if any of y'all know, what is the most surveilled city on Earth? Right? In case you didn't know, it is London, England.
The ubiquity of surveillance.
Hold on, I'm gonna fall back on that one because Vice be on some BS, man. All right. But just in case y'all didn't know, the United Kingdom, capital city, London, England, is absolutely the most surveilled city on Earth. Was it you're on camera, what, 20-something out? You're on camera like 17 hours a day in the UK and in London? Oh, gee, what happened, man? My brother OG in the building. Do y'all understand that if you are in the city of London, you are literally being filmed, I want to say 17 hours per day. Something like that. It's some crazy number like that. Basically, what I'm saying is in the city of London in the United Kingdom, you are going to be seen on CCTV camera, which is closed circuit television. You are literally going to be on somebody's camera through 17 hours of the day. Out of 24 hours, you on camera at some point during that 17 hours. They're going to be able to find you or see you. This is in London, England. My man OG said, I thought it was Paris first. Nah, it's London. London, England. And it's a reason for that. Not because the royal family is there. That's not why. But because London, England is the financial hub of global structure. A lot of people think it's New York, but it's not. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page, Jack.
China's pursuit.
Of course, China, like I have been telling y'all, is spearheading this. China is above the game, Jack. China has entire cities that can literally hold millions of people. Cities just sitting there empty, waiting to be filled with people. I wonder where they're going to come from. And what is connecting in the devil is a lie, Jack. Right? Man, listen, watch this, y'all. It's crazy, man.
Doing an ambitious plan to create an omnipresent video surveillance network. The Shuiliang or Sharp Eyes project aims to extend and integrate video surveillance from cities into villages and from roads into residential compounds. It aims to use artificial intelligence, big data, and deep learning to analyze this mountain of video evidence, to work out who's doing what, where, and when, to track suspects and the people they associate with, and even to predict crime. In November, I visited 3 tech companies in the cities of Beijing and Chongqing to see how China plans to make the communist slogan, "The masses have sharp eyes," into a reality. Here are a few of the ideas that the tech companies showcased. These cameras are looking at a road junction, and they're identifying everything that's passing through. They're looking at cars, reading the number plates, and they're looking at pedestrians, classifying pedestrians according to their age, their gender, what kind of clothes they're wearing, even what kind of hairstyles they have. This software analyzes crowds. It's producing a heat map of where people are massing together, the sort of thing you might use to prevent overcrowding. You can also see that it's also able to track individuals through the crowd. So if you're looking for a suspect, this is the kind of software you might want to use. Here we can see 2 cameras picking faces out of the crowd, comparing those faces to a national database of suspects, of wanted men and women. The police then look at the matches that are flagged and see whether they think that's someone they're looking for. They can then swoop in to potentially arrest or question the person that the cameras have identified. A completely different application now. This camera is trained on the face of a truck driver. It's looking at his facial expressions and what he's doing to see whether he's showing any signs of tiredness. If the score rises above a certain level, then he's seen as too tired to drive. His company will be alerted. They'll give him a call and tell him to take a rest. The Sharp Eyes project has already been rolled out in more than 50 cities. So far, the tech doesn't quite match the ambition, but experts agree that facial recognition is improving fast and is a technology of the future. Concerns are being raised about whether the system will be used in China to unfairly target ethnic minorities or be used as a way to crack down on dissidents and activists. But in the tech startups that I visited, the young elite staff seemed cheerfully unaware of those kind of concerns.
Yeah. Y'all see it. I done sit up there and told y'all, man. Oh, gee, haven't I been telling y'all, man? The smart grid is here, man. It's not a conspiracy theory, man. It's here. Did y'all just see that? That is what unintelligent artificial intelligence being used, or should I say, using what we got, modifying it, amplifying it. The surveillance systems, I mean, upgrading them, enhancing them to the point to where, and we listen, and I want y'all to pay attention to this, man, because I know a lot of y'all grew up in the era I grew in, man. I grew up in. Y'all remember the scanners, man. The way they desensitize us and preemptively program with this stuff through the various means that they do, it never ceases to astonish me. It makes me understand how the mind of a machine, which is the mind of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, how it works. And that's why they'll never be faster than us. Right? All right. Let me show y'all this. I'm about to put on the screen. It's about to mess some of y'all up. Now imagine a surveillance system so sophisticated, right, that all it would have to do is to see an angle of you, not even your face, your full face, but just a image of you on a screen, and it zooms in on you, analyzes your body structure, and it can find out by cross-referencing all the information it has access to pinpoint you out to the point to where it literally will scan your body structure, the way your body's contoured, through the care. Listen, y'all, and I'm not making this up. This is the state of the technology. Even this is the stuff we know about. Imagine what they're not telling us about. They have surveillance technology that can check your body temperature. They have surveillance technology where they can identify you through your body temperature, your body heat index. They can identify you by your gait. They can identify you by your head, the neck, the shoulder ratio. This is how advanced this surveillance tech is with the help, or should I say, being enhanced and manipulated, basically taken over by unintelligent artificial intelligence. And I got the Dragon Ball Z power scanners on the screen because this technology has the ability to basically read our power level. We all got these. A lot of us have the smart watches. We all got Wi-Fi. And now the surveillance, actual cameras themselves, the hardware is becoming more and more advanced. To the point they have camera lenses that do retinal scans, fingerprint scans. Cameras can scan your handprint, identify this guy in the past. all the big corporations, big companies, especially all the warehousing, logistics industry, manufacturing industry, they all have incorporated biometric identification into their clock-in process. Retinal scans, some still got to punch in a code, ID scan, fingerprint scan, facial scan. Pay attention, y'all. We're being preemptively programmed for this. And this surveillance tech that's being enhanced by unintelligent artificial intelligence is basically Big Brother. And it won't be no escaping it, as you see in the video we just saw, right? Now, think about this. And this is why I say the stuff I say concerning our homie Trump. Under the guise of protecting the U.S. border. Pay attention, y'all, man. What y'all know about this? Pay attention, y'all. What y'all know about this? This is crazy, man.
And the southern border wall is going high-tech, deploying artificial intelligence now. The U.S. government is building a virtual wall using about 300 surveillance towers from the California coast to the tip of Texas. These new towers, marked in red on the map, they'll use autonomous surveillance to help fill in surveillance gaps. They're solar-powered towers, they're mobile, and they can detect and track objects more than 7 miles away. The new AI software can distinguish people from animals, and it's programmed to ignore homes on private ranches. Joining us now is Russell Contreras, justice and race reporter at Axios. Russell, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Well, it's wonderful to have you. So as you know, there have been surveillance towers at the border for several years. The new autonomous towers, though, they can apparently better detect abnormal activity. So in light of your research, and I know you've researched this extensively, what aspects of this technology do you think serve as the greatest assistance to border security?
Well, that's a good question. As you've said, we've had towers for decades along the border. Many of them have been placed well positioned near checkpoints and ports of entry. These new towers are different. They are equipped with AI to help agents distinguish between animals and humans before.
I want y'all to understand that Trump supports using this tech at the border under the guise, right, of protecting our border, which needs to be done, and I'm a full support of protecting the border, but under the guise of protecting the border from illegal immigrants, especially with the crazy situation with all these illegals coming up here and deleting chicks, sexually violating them, then deleting them, coming up here causing all kinds of havoc in New York, in Atlanta, in LA, all over where they've been causing havoc, Chicago. These just lunatics, crazed people coming from Venezuela, Mexico, Central America, South America. I'm talking about the dregs of these people's society. I'm talking about the worst people you can think of are the ones that's coming here. They just dumping their insane asylums, their prisons, their community housing where they house people with all these people, these deranged people being dumped in our society. And I keep telling y'all, Trump's going to bring in the smart grid. Pay attention, y'all. I'm not saying this because I don't like Trump. I don't know him. And I'm pretty sure at his heart of hearts, he means well. But he's connected to these people and these agendas, y'all. He's no better or worse than anybody else. And I say what I say to put that spark in my brethren and sisters' mind to understand that it's going to be up to us to change this stuff. We cannot depend on these people or this system. It has never worked, and it's not designed to. We live in revolutionary, radical times once again. And just like I said on my brother Red Supreme TV1 show, shout out to my brethren over there just doing the thing. You know what I'm talking, doing the damn thing. You hear me? Like I said on his show just now, man. No, not too long ago. We living in times, man, where we have to be radical. Radical, man. We got to do radical stuff. They bringing in the smart grid with this, man. This is not fear-mongering. I don't do fear-mongering over here. Listen, I don't do fear porn over here. I'm not trying to scare anybody. This is what's going on. This is what it is. Now, on the surface, it's a good thing. It's going to keep the illegals out, or when we get illegals to come across the border, it's going to have the unintelligent artificial intelligence that's going to have medical records and all that, and it can cross-reference, or it can find out who these people is. It can check. Y'all got to understand how advanced this technology is. It knows who we are. We've been basically telling it who we are for the past, let's just put 20 years on it. So it knows us. I want y'all to understand that, man. All right? We live in radical times, y'all. I'm not telling you not to vote, man. Let's not get it twisted. Do whatever you feel is necessary for you and your family, man. But I'm telling you right now, no matter who gets in that office, we are screwed. We either going to get, and I'm talking about in America, but it's going to affect the whole world. And here in America, we're either going to be being ran by a chick who's claiming to be like us and she ain't, and going to use that to bring in all of these crazy, sick agendas with, a whole bunch of things doing with reversing Roe v. Wade, re-reversing Roe v. Wade, and strict and free. They're calling it health care, but very, very stringent depopulation agendas. We're going to call them what they is over here. We ain't going to hold no tongues, Paul. We ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. We're going to say what it is over here, man. And like I just was explaining on my brother Red's show, and like the show I did on Monday, she's involved with Diablo Canyon out there in California. Now we go to Trump. He's being supported financially by the very people who own these tech companies. If you think Donald J. Trump is spending his own money on his campaign, or you thought he was spending his own money on his first campaign, something is wrong with you. Wrong with you in the sense that you don't have no good critical thinking capabilities. I'm not saying you can't think critically. I'm saying they're just not good. You just can't do it good. right? Let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Or the technology would pick up some movement and agents would rush to the scene only to find a coyote or a mountain lion. This technology gives personnel the information it needs to say, look, there's some people crossing the border. They may be holding some sort of equipment, possibly drugs, or they may be migrants in distress. They can send the information back to personnel and then agents could be dispatched. This is important because the Border Patrol is facing staffing challenges. So right now, all the staffing is dedicated to the surge, as you just showed in your last piece. They are right now busy. So it's very important that the Border Patrol makes sure that it's efficient with the staff, and these towers, according to the Border Patrol, helps them.
And I want to dig a little bit deeper into that aspect in just a moment. But first, Russell, this technology, it appears to have bipartisan support. There have been questions, though, about whether or not these towers are monitoring everyday civilians. There are some privacy concerns, essentially. So what do you see as the biggest pitfalls to this new tech?
That's right. All law enforcement is going high tech. Even in police departments and metropolitan areas, you have equipment like ShotSpotter that dictates or can distinguish shots from cars doors slamming so that police can get to a scene.
Listen, do y'all hear that, man? See, a lot of people, listen, man, and it's all good. You know, I take, you know what I'm saying, I take everything that comes along with what I do. You feel me? Pause. Right? But let me tell y'all something, man. I be getting texts from people. I don't even know how people get my number. I be getting DMs on Facebook, and not Instagram, but DMs on Facebook and TikTok. Some on Instagram, but mostly on TikTok and Facebook. And people be really thinking I be making this stuff up, man. People on Facebook think I be making this stuff up. Right? And what I've learned about people nowadays is that people want you to, they want you to do the research for them. They want you to post the links, the research. They want you to do. Nobody wants to do their due diligence. Right? And I think that's sad. It's like critical thinking is being slowly grafted from our genetic makeup. So in the future, humans won't think for themselves at all. They won't even contemplate thinking for themselves. They won't even contemplate individual creative thought. They will only say, well, big brother. That's what I think. You know, we're there already. And I hope it don't get to full blown out like, 1984. Let's go. Technology, right? I keep telling this is how advanced this tech is, man.
Police can get to a scene.
The surveillance tech is so advanced, y'all, that it can hear car door slams and record those noises, triangulate them to their location, send them to the police, and they can come to the scene of a crime before it even get called in. That is how advanced this tech is. Pay attention, y'all, man. Let's go.
The Border Patrol is no different as a law enforcement agency looking at technology. However, anytime you introduce it, residents and some civil liberties advocates will get concerned. Some of these towers are located in busy areas next to cities. They're on tribal lands and on ranches. The companies, however, say they can block out sections of private land where ranchers, for example, don't want their houses to be surveillance or areas.
So if they choose to, they can cut certain parts of the grid off so you won't be subject to being surveilled. But who you think that applies to? You really think they're going to just have this applicable to people who run in farms and stuff like that? You think those places aren't heavily surveilled?
is where their cows go and graze. So it's equipped. What a lot of advocates say, though, is the Border Patrol needs to be transparent and open about how this technology is being used. You're going to have concerns, especially along the borders, of residents saying, are you monitoring me when I'm going hiking or I'm walking the dog? These are things that need to be discussed and open, or else you're going to continue.
Yes, yes, and yes. This stuff is crazy to me, man. And I'm going to tell y'all why, man. It's crazy to me because I have been, listen, y'all. I have been researching this stuff for a very long time, right? And to see that I'm still alive, considering everything I've been through, and I'm still alive to this day, to see it all come into fruition, it's very mind-blowing to me, as my man Fonz will say, mind-blowing, right? It is. It really is, man. Everything that I have ever researched, everything, literally everything I've ever been blessed with the mind of the Most High to be able to see and critically analyze and do my due diligence on and connect the dots, everything is coming to fruition now. And it's just crazy to sit back and watch it, man. And for anybody, man, to think that I'm going to be quiet, man, it's crazy. But I say all that to say that it is ill to see this stuff on national TV, big platforms like YouTube, and they're talking about this stuff openly. It is crazy. Crazy to me, man. The smart grid is now here. When I first came home in 2016, and I used to use that I've been using that as a hashtag for a long time. And people used to be bugging out like, "Hey, you tripping." And here we is, 2024. And look where we at. This tech is extremely advanced. And like I said, this is what they're willingly showing us. I could just imagine what we ain't being shown, where that's at. Let's go. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, family. Share.
Continue to have these anxieties.
Yes, transparency will certainly be key. So we've talked to so many on U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. So many are frustrated by what they're calling a lack of action from the Biden administration. Some saying there isn't a willingness to take immediate action at the border. Do you think this technology may, at the very least, present the administration with more data and the very specific needs right now?
Yeah, data is the new oil. What these towers can do is give the administration.
Data is the new oil. Did you hear what the man just said? That was a powerful statement this guy just said.
Yeah, data is the new oil.
Data is the new oil. Information is the new oil. That is a very, very profound statement. Data, information is the new oil, meaning it's the new money. In other words, that is powerful. Very. Let's go.
What these towers can do is give the administration or the Border Patrol the data it needs to distinguish and see how patterns are going. It's not just going to be the towers. There are also AI inspectors that are being placed at the border to distinguish and try to find out what are the patterns of cars that keep going through that may be connected to the fentanyl trade or maybe have something that they shouldn't have trying to cross the border. That data is important. What's happening now in Congress is that there is a debate over the asylum aspect of our law. There are a lot of migrants coming over and just automatically claiming asylum, especially coming from Honduras and Guatemala. And I've talked to some of those, and they say, yes, we're escaping violence. There's also people looking for economic opportunity. Now, that's a little different. Right now, what the smugglers are exploiting this part of the law where they say migrants cross over, claim asylum. It also is more cost effective for them because they don't have to be on the other side, capture the migrants, and then give them to jobs, let's say, in North Dakota and Colorado.
See, even the cartel is getting in on this. They're involved. They profit from this. Right, man, XL Pro, man. I totally agree with you on that, bro. And it's crazy because that lets me know that the Patriot Act was definitely designed for us. You know? Mr. O with the info. My Joe for Chicago. What happened, Joe? Man, this is crazy, y'all, man. The smart grid is now here. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, man. Old fun boy ass dude, man. I keep telling y'all, Larry St. Clair lost his life. Shout out to Larry St. Clair, rest in the essence to him for exposing that information of this dude being a fun boy during his presidential campaign. Shout out to Larry St. Clair, rest in the essence to him. You know, y'all homeboy Barry Sotero, man, is a fun boy, man. Flat out. And if that information ever comes out publicly, man, all I'm going to say is I told you so. Right? But yeah, though, man, this tech is very advanced, y'all. And like I said, this is just what they're allowing us to see publicly. Could only imagine what they have behind the curtain, behind closed doors. I could only imagine. The question is where they're getting it from, or who are they getting it from? Let's go, y'all.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven unbiased.
Right. I want y'all to understand what we're really actually talking about tonight, man. Right? This tech is crazy. Right? I want to introduce y'all. I want to bring another movie into the aspect of things. Because this is yet another movie that we have been desensitized, preemptively programmed with since we were children, literally. Well, that sucks. Let me find this. Let me do this real quick. Exactly. I definitely have XL Pro. Not all of them are have been the fault, or should I say, not all of them have been because of computer hackers, or like what happened in Paris after the night, or should I say later that night, of those opening ceremonies, which we will be covering Friday. We most definitely will be covering that Friday. We're going to go in on that. But Resident Evil. And Resident Evil had a very unique, unintelligent artificial intelligence surveillance system. Right? Y'all done play Resident Evil? right? What was the unintelligent artificial intelligence called? Alice? Wasn't it called Alice? Right? Well, no, that was old girl's name. Okay. What was it called? There we go, right there. The Red Queen, yes. Right? The unintelligent artificial intelligence was called the Red Queen. Right? We gotta pay attention to these movies, to these video games, man. We being preemptively programmed. So when they start bringing this stuff out in our actual society, we won't be such a shock to our psyche. Yes, that is very true. And not only that, OG, not only is money being placed or displaced or misplaced, but they're also, right, upgrading systems. They're also integrating systems, right? The unintelligent artificial intelligence is learning how to repair itself, duplicate itself, manufacture and copy itself. Another movie that y'all want to go check out, another one that I'll always be talking to y'all about concerning unintelligent artificial intelligence. Y'all remember when my homeboy Michael Jai White played Seth in Resident or Universal Soldier Part 2? Seth was an unintelligent artificial intelligence that derived from surveillance technology. And he became self-aware and began to duplicate himself, well, parts of himself through the other Universal soldiers, but he completely integrated himself with a human form when he found allegedly the perfect human form to be housed in, which is our brother Michael Jai White. Seth, I forget what Seth stood for. I'm telling y'all, desensitizing preemptive programming. Now, out of all of the world's most surveilled cities, as of 10 months ago, only 2 of them are in the Western Hemisphere. Guess which ones they are? Wow, man, listen here. This is crazy, y'all, man. I'll be researching this stuff, man. Stuff come across my desk, and I'll just be like, wow, man. It's crazy all this stuff is happening. All at the same time, too, mind you. Wow. I love it, though. All praises be to the Most High, Yeshua Mashiach. Let's go. London, Dhaka, Mexico City, Bangkok. London is the #1 world city in the world. London has 209 cameras per square. That's crazy. That's wild. This video right here is crazy. Man. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on, man. Right? I'm about to sit up here and drop the link for y'all, man. Anybody want to come on up, man, ask something, ask me a question, you know what I'm saying, speak on it, you're more than welcome to do that, man. Listen here, man. The smart grid is here, not coming, not on the way, not down the line, not in the future. No, now. It is here. It's here. To deny it would be to dabble in the arena of cognitive dissonance, which is exactly what the unintelligent artificial intelligence wants us to do. Imagine you walking down the street and you on camera. As soon as you pop up on camera, your health records pop up, everything about you, your credit, where you work at, where you live at, where you went to school at, where your kids go to school at. Man, listen. Just by seeing you walk down the street, they can identify you. They don't need to see your face. They don't need to know your name. They can record your gait. Because you've been on camera walking so much, the unintelligent artificial intelligence has been able to learn the gait of your stride. Or should I say the stride of your gait? It can literally pick you out of thousands of people based solely on the way you walk. I strongly suggest that y'all do some research into this stuff. Look into this, man, because it's here. Right? This is crazy, man. The more I look into this stuff, the more it's revealed to me. I'll just be sitting up here like, man. Oh my God. I'll just be sitting up here like, man. Oh, let me put this on for y'all, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, Jack.
She was a data activist in residence with us. She's now on our faculty, Renee Cummings. But she's actually looked at how surveillance is carried out within Charlottesville. And she's done things like, and there's so much public data, you know, so she can get distribution of where the surveillance cameras are. She can get information from the Charlottesville portal about, you know, where police officers are and the distributions and this.
Huh? Y'all see how advanced this tech is? All being used to be reconnaissance with technology like LiDAR. LiDAR, L-I-D-A-R, LiDAR tech. Let's go.
Sort of thing. And what you find is, of course, there are real differentials in where this kind of surveillance is exhibited, but it's there. The point being, it's there more than you actually think, and it's undoubtedly, you know, problematic in the way we think as a society, and but we don't have enough control over it.
We don't have enough control over it. What you're going to do once you look into this stuff is you're going to see that a lot of these politicians, a lot of these talking heads, people, experts in the field, scientists in the field, people leading an industry with tech and AI and all that stuff, they're going to always say the same thing. We don't have no control over it. They repeatedly say that, and you repeatedly hear that when you look into this stuff. Let's see what this guy has to say. Hold on.
Welcome back. Apple hitting an all-time intraday high. It's up to $205 a share now on a 6% jump after initially mixed reactions to its AI announcements. Barclays trader Jeffrey Rand calling it underwhelming. Citi's Atif Malik, though, said it was the best WWDC ever. And perhaps the strongest reaction actually came from Elon Musk. The Tesla and XAI CEO called Apple's implementation an unacceptable security violation and said he'd ban Apple devices from X. This after Microsoft came under fire for the security around its AI recall feature. So how risky are these features really? Let's ask David Kennedy. He's co-founder and chief. These features really? Let's ask David Kennedy. He's co-founder and chief hacking officer at Binary Defense. David, it's great to see you again. And I'm almost going to ask you to be as wonky as possible here because this is new for a lot of us, but we really need to know. I mean, are they opening up new opportunities for taking information and doing perhaps nefarious things with it?
It's really a double-edged sword. We're going to see a lot of benefits from artificial intelligence. We're going to see a lot of things gained. You know, you look at what Apple did. They're releasing essentially two different models, right? They have their own Apple AI, then they're also partnering with OpenAI in their Siri platform. Now, the big question here is, you know, recall, for example, essentially taking backup and snapshots every few seconds of your machine and storing that locally. That's a huge privacy concern for us.
Right.
I understand what Microsoft's trying to do, but at the same time, it opens up a whole can of worms. For Elon Musk specifically, you know, he's concerned.
I keep telling y'all about this dude, Elon Musk, man. Keep telling y'all about this dude, man. I do not trust this dude at all. All right? I do not trust Elon Musk. Not even a little bit. All right? So Apple's AI that they're using is compromised, clearly. They all are, man. Right? And that's a fact. That's a fact. You know? That's a fact. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You know? Man. All right. This is where all this stuff is leading to. As y'all see me scrolling down the screen, this is where all this stuff is leaning to, man. This is where all this is going. All right. This is what we're going to be discussing coming up. Man, listen, y'all, man. Man, listen. All right. What you say? Click that. What you talking about? The 10 stages of AI? Nah, y'all can go do your own due diligence, but I'm about to do a show on that. You feel me? So I don't want to use that, but I'll use some. We'll go somewhere different. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man. This is where we going with it.
And robotics. We should take steps now to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly in order to avoid any negative consequences in the future.
Amica, the world's most expressive robot from the UK's Engineered Arts, has gone viral for its uncanny ability to chat and emote like a human. It's a marvel of AI and deep learning.
Rise of the machines. Shout out to my brother XL Pro. Shout out to my brother XL Pro. Rise of the machines. Crazy, man. Wow, man. So we got this guy. Right. This is, man. And I keep telling y'all about this dude, man. And I'm going to keep telling y'all about this dude. And not Elon Musk gonna run for president. This is crazy, y'all, man. Oh, man, it's getting crazy, man.
Despite the impressively fast progress that Tesla has made with their Optimus robot program, there are plenty who doubt Tesla will be able to deliver on their promises with Optimus, with one analyst even claiming that Optimus is really about 10 years behind in technology. Follow along as I discuss why this analyst is wrong and share new progress updates that Elon Musk recently revealed. I'm John, and this is Cleaner Watt. It's hard to believe it, but in just 3 short years, Tesla has become a leader in humanoid robotics, a feat which very few, if any, companies besides Tesla could pull off. In addition, Tesla is a world leader when it comes to manufacturing complex items, which makes them uniquely qualified to mass manufacture a humanoid robot at a somewhat affordable price point. However, despite what Tesla has accomplished, there are, of course, still plenty of doubters, including Roth MKM analyst Craig Irwin, who is not impressed. Recently, in this Quartz article, analyst Craig Irwin was quoted as really not being too enthusiastic about Tesla's robotics program, their Optimus program. In this article, it was written, quote, "A sentient humanoid robot by 2025? I mean, come on. They tried to launch this product with a dancer inside of a robot suit," Roth MKM analyst Craig Irwin said on Yahoo Finance Monday. "It's going to be hard for them to catch up to Boston Dynamics." What they
I keep telling y'all about Boston Dynamics, man. I keep telling y'all about Boston Dynamics. All of these people are connected at the end of the day, right? Tomorrow night is Thursday. I got some things I need to take care of. I'm not sure if we're going to do a show tomorrow, but we're definitely going to do a show Friday. We're going to do 2 shows on Friday and 2 shows on Saturday. All right. Before I get up out of here, if any of y'all want to hit the link, man, you know what I'm saying, y'all can go ahead before I get up through. But I'm telling y'all, I'm about to get up through, man. I'm about to start keeping these shows to less than 2 hours, man. And not only that, though, but it's just, I just said all I need to say about this. I'm pretty sure we're going to touch on this again. This is a recurring thing, recurring topic on the show. Big Brother is watching. The smart grid is now here. Like I said, I don't do fear porn, but I do want to inform my brethren and sisters. I want to inform my people about what we about to be up against, man. What they got planned for us. You know? And I ain't talking about us, just us black folks. I'm talking about everybody. They're going to introduce this tech to us like it's going to help us, like it's going to make us better, like it's going to make us safer. When in all actuality, it's being set up to watch us, monitor us, surveil us, keep us in check. It's going to be the very thing that imprisons us even further than what we already are now. Now, you got to ask yourself a question, right? Are you going to go? My brother Uncle Diggity building, what's happening? My brother Uncle Diggity say the beast has built a lot of things, but one thing he has never been capable of that we all overlook is the ability to build a machine that won't break or have technical difficulties at some point. And that's a fact. And it's a reason why, because I said that earlier. LSD cannot create. He can only mimic, duplicate, copy, manufacture, manipulate, imitate, emulate. Do you understand me when I say that, man? So since he doesn't have the ability to create, he can only manipulate what already is. Like I always say, he'll never be faster than us. We have the ability to create. Did y'all know that? I wonder how many of y'all know that. LSD doesn't have the ability to create. Why do you think he's so jealous of us? All right. Oh, man. You know? Let me do it. You know, any of y'all brothers want to come up? Like, I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. Nobody want to say nothing. Nobody want to say nothing. It's all good. But yeah, y'all, man. Y'all know over here at Real Talk, man, we're gonna get to what it is, man. I don't care how nobody feel about this stuff, man. I don't care how you feel. All I care about what's real. And what is real is that no matter who you vote for, we are screwed, specifically us. Especially in America. Right? And until we start to realize that we need to totally stop interacting with this system, it's going to be the same old thing, because that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to consume itself and repeat. I'm on chapter 9 of the book, y'all. I'm on chapter 9 of my book. I'm going to do some more writing this weekend since I got to work this weekend. All right? My brother Uncle Diggity was good. Hey, man. Since none of y'all want to come up here, I mean, this is good. It's cool. I just, I like to leave the floor open for y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. I'm about to get up through. Listen, if I do a show tomorrow, I'll make a post for it. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no show tomorrow. I definitely got something nice popping for next. I got some fire shows coming up next week, man. So I think I'm gonna do some pre-recorded videos for Friday. For tomorrow. I'm gonna drop some pre-recordeds for y'all tomorrow. There's some stuff that I been meaning to do. I'm gonna hit y'all with like 2 pre-recordeds tomorrow. Oh no, that's all. You already know it's all good, Uncle Diggity, man. And if I do something tomorrow, y'all gonna get the notification for it, or maybe y'all won't. So, Nah, YouTube, man. It's all good. It's all good, brothers. Listen. It's all good. Don't even trip. You know, I like to open up the panel for our brothers and get y'all's insight. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm talking about? Big Brother is watching. Big Brother is watching every second of every day. And notice that I told y'all in the movie 1984 with the telescreens in everybody's assigned house where they work at their assigned employment. Same stuff I've been telling y'all about, same stuff that's going on right now. They have the telescreens in there. This is why we've been desensitized and pretty program. We're having big ass TVs on our wall. This is why we're being preemptively programmed, y'all, brothers and sisters. We're having big TVs attached to our walls in our homes. Smart TVs at that. Right? I want y'all to understand this, man. We living in crazy, wild times, man. You hear me? And you know, the as each day goes by, I'm seeing 1984. I'm seeing Brave New World come to life. Right? So y'all enjoy y'all's evening, man. You feel me? Enjoy the rest of your evening. If I do a show tomorrow, I'm gonna do a post for it. And or how about this? If y'all want me to do a show for tomorrow, how about y'all give me a topic? Right? Get some audience participation. What's the topic y'all would like to discuss for a ladies' night evening? All right. Matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the females, right? I'm going to ask the females in the Facebook group that I'm in and ask them what is the topic that they would like to they would be interested in discussing for ladies' night. All right. And it's not that I don't have a topic. It's just that I really didn't plan on doing a show tomorrow because, you know, I'm really want to set up for the show next week. But if y'all want to have, and I ain't gonna be honest, it's Thursday, it's ladies' night. I wanted to go link up with my sister. We probably go get something to eat for real, to be honest with y'all. I've been hanging out with my sister a little bit more lately. You know what I'm talking about? And I know y'all can respect that and dig that. But if one of y'all come up with a topic y'all want me to discuss, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it for y'all because I love the people, man. You feel me? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share on your social engineering. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, man. And I want y'all to be fully aware of what we up against, man. I don't want nobody out here naked. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I don't want nobody out here uninformed. You know? I want everybody to be up on game. So when they see this stuff, they like, oh, so we can't be duped. We can't be tricked. You said the relationship between Democrats and women. Already, there it is right there. Since my brother Uncle Diggity spoke up, that's what we're going to talk about. Right? There it is right there. I'm going to make the post as soon as I get up in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. You did. But I'm going to go to bed a little bit early tonight because I, you know, already done ate and all that crazy. So I got hella stuff done since I've been home from work. So, you know, y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, walking with us. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Y'all already know what it is. You feel me? Listen, man. We can change a lot, man. Right? We can change and make history if we can just get all on one accord, man. And I meant what I said on my brother Red's show. How about we not vote for any of these people? Y'all know we got a right to not vote as well, right? Right? You understand that, right? What would happen if we didn't vote? I seen a lot of people in my brother Red's comment section saying what they were saying. So I'll put out this question to y'all before we get up out of here. What happens in the event that the American people do not pick an American president? Does anybody know? Right? Right? Let me write that down real quick, Uncle Diggity, man. Now, we talking about all women in general or a specific group of women, Uncle Diggity? Exactly. 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 That is the process right there, OG. You hear me? So if we wasn't to vote, Congress would get to pick, which by default, they would still pick Trump. So, right? Huh? Understand why I said don't vote. Like I said, if I got to pick between, I just ain't picking. Like, I'll let y'all decide. Since y'all think we have a say-so. Right. He said, right. My brother said all women, but we know who the focus is on. I just wrote it down. I'm going to do it as soon as I get done with this one, right? Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, y'all sharing social engineering. Stay awake, right? Vote for whoever you feel necessary to vote for, right? But understand when you vote for these people who they're connected to and what you actually are voting for. That's all I'm ever saying. I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm not trying to deter you from voting. I'm not trying to scare you out of voting. None of that. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. It's your right to do it. Exercise your right to vote. All I'm saying is just watch what happens. And then come holler at your saha. He said just to piss off the boulets and the liberals. I choose not to participate. Right? Because we're screwed either way it goes. But we don't have to be. If we all got on one accord, link up, you understand me? Exactly. So that's why I'm gonna just sit up and you know, and that's one of my sentiments, OG. You already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't even concern ourselves with that right there, man. Listen, man, it ain't for you. Right? But we know what it is over here, man. I'm not that mad at anybody if they vote. I'm not one of these people like, oh, you voted like, like, nah, do what you want to do, man. Right? And if Trump somehow gives us reparations, you think I ain't gonna go get mine? Psh. Now, what if they tell you something like you're only gonna get reparations if you voted? Or y'all, huh? You never thought about that though. What if they say one of the stipulations again, your reparations is you have to have voted for Trump. Think about that. You know, I just like to throw little quagmires in there, man. You hear me? Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share on social internet. We out here, man. Hey, man, if we don't get on code, y'all, if we don't start to realize that in our individuality comes forth our collectiveness, but if each individual part isn't a well-oiled machine, the collective of the entire machine is compromised. You know, our other brothers and sisters, our fellow humans, our Asian brothers, our Asian American brothers, or, you know what I mean, or whatever they may be. You know, it's crucial what's going on, y'all, but we got to get ours together first, man. Smash that like button, click the subscribe to the page, man. If we don't, it's all going to go up in smoke, man.
Yeah.
It's all going to go up in smoke, man.
Glitch together. Yeah. Glitch to guarantee. 2020 got it so clear. Let me get to it. Glitch, nigga, for shit I do on these beats, nigga, I'm legendary. Niggas get to acting like bitches, okay, they Tyler Perry. Hide the women and kids, shit about to get very scary. Sticky bandits, freak while you home alone like Marvin Harry. Up in smoke for real, nigga, I'm blowing heavy. Rolling up be all that I need, it be my method Mary. All my niggas be locked and loaded, we mercenaries. Type of gas I got in this blood will make your vision blurry. I'm in the clouds a lot, I make the pilots worry. Turns out the shit is my fight song, like Katy Perry. Ready for war, soon as I hit the door. I'm ballin', nigga, I'm Kobe as soon as I hit the floor. Taking every shot, shoot that bitch till I score. Hall of Fame bars, I'm Barry Sanders and more. The way I spit this shit, you niggas better take note. The guarantee, when you see me, know I'm up in smoke. Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
I ain't trying to hear that BS. Please spare me a lecture. I was made to be a diamond because I was born out of pressure. My dad was a G, but the drugs got the best of them. Some grind on their own while others might invest in you. Just long as you plant the seed and grow it like a vegetable. Everything will happen when it's supposed to, like a schedule. Every day I thank God and try to add another decimal. A pretty face is cool, but I need an intellectual. Making moves in silence really speaks to how higher decibels. They always said the loudest in the room was the biggest fool. When I go up in the booth, close my eyes and see the visual. Not butcher boys, but trust me, it's about to get critical. Johns, yeah, we slid a few, knocked them off casually. You claim you on my level, but really that's a fallacy. You still waiting on handouts, that's such a travesty. You're not even amongst my stars, let alone the galaxy.
Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Sit positioning, running shit commissioning. You ain't seeing us, not sure what you're envisioning. We still winning, you in danger and it's imminent. Bunch of sticks outside, walking like picketing. E&E, on fire, man, we sizzling. Leave the scene flickering, damn, they're sickening. No witnesses, damn, all that soliciting. We pack a rainstorm, man, you niggas drizzling. Still riding hot like cars, no air conditioning. Yeah, still blowing loud pack, why you whispering? Handicap flow, leave them crippling. Sick discipline, all that mob penmanship. How you rate your bars? Insignificant. I stand behind my bars, like imprisonment. Glitch to guarantee 2020 C division. There's nothing to lose if you always win.
Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.